There's a guy named Siggy. He actually watched the live actual happenings at the hospital here in Tillamook. And I keep getting advertisements. Video after video. Almost every YouTube video that I watch is monetized as one of them Tillamook Family Health advertisements. So I'm waiting for my guest to join. He's from Germany, and the video that I was watching was a Smithsonian video on Germans coming over here in World War II with their nice, cute little boats and blowing our stuff up. I figured, yeah, nothing better fitting. Might as well. The reason for that, well, it just happened to be the video that I was watching. And that's when Siggy got a hold of me, and it's also, or when I got a hold of him, and it was the video that I was watching. So, of course, I took a screenshot of it. And I used part of that screenshot as the screenshot in front of this. Now, Siggy, if you're watching, which you're not, I guess, it sends a link to you to join the live video. So I sent the link to you in your Facebook. So hopefully you're able to click the link and from there be able to contact me. But the thing is, anybody with the link can get into it. So if I send it to you and like 5 other people try to get on, they might be able to. I'm not sure how it works yet. It says one other person, and it, is pretty specific about that. So I'm hoping to be just one person. I am hungry. As a matter of fact, really hungry. So I'm right over here by the Burger King. My blanket is still wet, but not as wet as it was. Gotta eat. Too late to go to Starbucks, they're closed. So basically what I'm doing is just leaving this thing on, and hopefully he gets on here shortly and we can figure this out. That's what we're doing, is testing it to see if it works. Siggy, there's a link to join this in your chat if that's you who's watching. This feature ought to be able to make it easier for victims to speak out for themselves. Although, knowing me in electronics, I will find a way to screw it up. That way. See, that's why I need to do me some blacksmithing. It hurts like an SOB. I do practice. I try to get my hand strength up. Try to work my limbs out. I'm not supposed to pick up anything over 10 pounds. I'm not supposed to twist. Problem is, the moment Natalie disappeared, I've been incapable of following doctor's orders. John, you need to take a rest. You need to go to bed, probably for a week, maybe longer. I only had one doctor tell me that, but I thought it was fun. Actually, I think what he said was that I could use a week's sleep, maybe more. But still, it was amusing. So this is the test to see if we can get my YouTube working. Maybe Siggy is not on yet, or he's waiting for an invite from YouTube itself. There was a thing called YouTube chat or something like that, and a couple of people did get a hold of me through that. I just didn't know how to use it, or I would have. That way, I could actually chat with people who are offering to help, or asking the right questions. Some people they had the right questions. There are questions that are very pointed, and then there's people who are curious, who just want to ask a bunch of ignorant stuff all up in the wrong direction, or mess up the timeline in their question asking. Like, yeah, there was some of that stuff that I actually did, but when? Was it when they first accused me? No. I definitely harassed people, though. There ain't no joking about that, and I don't pretend that didn't happen. People harassed me, I harassed them back eventually. The key word there is eventually. I didn't start off having to do stuff like that. But you notice that's everybody's go-to, isn't it? Violence and threats. And all these people telling me, oh, if I was there, I'd beat this person up and I'd beat that person up. Well, how about we don't beat anybody up? How about we find a non-violent solution? How about we don't make Sean jump through expensive hoops when he doesn't have the money to take care of himself? How about we not make his life 100 times more complicated in order to get help that doesn't actually exist? You didn't actually keep your word. If I expend these resources because you're going to help me how I need, and those resources get expended in the direction that they need to go to in order for you to keep your word, where does that put me when you don't keep your word? Do you think that does absolutely no harm whatsoever? So what I'm trying to do right now is have a conversation with somebody. Warm up my vehicle. Starbucks is closed. Get myself a hamburger and try to make this work. Now, if he doesn't get on too shortly, I'm going to call him up and explain to him what I just tried, and we'll try it again. There's a lot of evidence on here of crimes committed against me. A lot of horrible things done to me that I'm told are not against the law, but somehow magically if I do them. So what gives? We gotta make sure that we make this very specific. If I do it back, then it's against the law. Or if I threaten to do it back, it's against the law. Or if they pretend like I would, then it's against the law. I would like one hamburger. One hamburger? Yes, ma'am. One hamburger? Yes, ma'am. Anything else? Nope, that'd be all. Thank you much. All right. Now, as far as this German feller goes, he was looking up. See, this is one of the great things. People who actually look things up. Now, Siggy told me he'd give me an hour a day to help me, and he definitely spent more than an hour a day listening and looking at evidence, so he can verify a lot. But that's in comparison with most people. That's not in comparison with the amount of evidence there is. There's literally hundreds of calls and conversations with witnesses that are recorded on my channel. So he can hear these people's voices, their own voices, saying the things that they later on wanted to claim were slander. Really? Were they? It came out of your face. So you're telling me that you slandered yourself? Is that what you're saying? Where is the crime here? Where is the crime here is what I'm wanting to know. I mean, sure, there are crimes for certain that entails, but they're not crimes committed by me. These are not immoral things to do either, which many people try to suggest that telling the truth is somehow immoral, that showing the truth is somehow immoral, that calling out the people who are literally getting my loved ones killed is somehow wrong. No, it's not. It's not illegal either. I will make it legal. That last one was a quote from Star Wars. Is that illegal? I will make it legal. You're gonna want my money, huh? Yes, ma'am. Thanks, ma'am. Absolutely. Thank you very much. You keep your penny. Thank you. Well, it doesn't look like my guest is here yet. If one of the two viewers right now is Siggy, I sent a link to join this in your Facebook. So if it's not working, I'm going to give you probably like 2 more minutes or 3 more minutes just in case it is you and you're trying to get it hooked up. If not, I'm going to hang up and then I'm going to try calling you and explaining it, what it is exactly I'm doing. I tried to follow the instructions. I've never done it before, and you've never done it before, so let's smoke the part decently, I guess. For an alcoholic, unfortunately, I'm not drunk. I had to make that corner wide and pull into the parking space wide, so I'm kind of off kilter. And the vehicle in front of me in the next parking space is all off kilter the other direction. Fast food, right? That's something that apparently weirds Europeans out. Gift cards to fast food places. I mean, come on now, that even makes me laugh. You know what you can buy me for my birthday? Money. You know what's annoying? When you're living in Nebraska, the nearest McDonald's is like away. Sometimes farther in a lot of places. Unless you're on the east end of the state. So if somebody gives you a McDonald's gift card, you got to spend as much money getting to a place with a McDonald's as they probably put on a card. Hmm. Mm. These are not the best burgers in the world, but it's got plenty of ketchup, plenty of mustard. Still says waiting for guests, so I'm gonna hang out or hang up and find out what's up. I guess.